Hi everyone, I'm Sakshi and I welcome you to the B.Ed notes presented by Train the Teacher. Today we are going to talk about stages of development. Throughout our lives, we go through different stages that shape who we actually are. And today we'll explore those stages only: the stage of infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. Okay, so let's get started with the first one. We all start with this special time called infancy. This is when we are babies and we need a lot of care and love from our families. Is infancy, which begins with prenatal development. Prenatal development is from conception to birth, and it is further divided into three stages: germinal, embryonic, and fetal. Germinal stage, this is initial stage after conception when the fertilized egg attaches to the uterine wall. Okay. Embryonic stage, during this stage, which is usually from 2 to 10 weeks, in this stage major organs and body systems begin to develop, begin to form. This is embryonic, and I think the name itself is self-explanatory. Fetal stage, in this stage it starts from week 10 to birth. It stays till birth, and the developing organism is called fetus. Whatever is developing inside a mother's womb, that is known as fetus, and that is why it is known as fetal stage. It grows and matures during this stage. The fetus grows and matures. I hope you are clear with this. The fertilized egg attaches to the uterine wall. This is embryonic, where the baby develops the basic organs, body system, and in this one the organs and everything else develops further so that it is ready for the outside world. So this is our prenatal stage. Prenatal, pre-birth. Now, under infancy, the next stage is neonatal. So prenatal, before birth; neonatal, the new birth, the newborn baby. In neonatal stage, this is the period from birth to 1 month old, 3 weeks hardly, and where the infants, the newborns, are highly dependent on their parents or their caregivers for their basic needs. All right, so right after neonatal we have the infancy period. It spans from 1 month to around 2 years. Now during this stage, infants grow rapidly. They learn to crawl, walk, they learn to pick up some language, nuances of some language, and some social skills, some chit chat, talking, communication, not skills, but they develop how to communicate. So very basic elements they develop during this stage. They also form strong attachment to their primary caregivers, you can say. I'm sure you must have seen infants at your home, so they're always mama, 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 and if mama is away for some time, they would ensure that everybody is in trouble, right? So that's the stage, infancy stage. I hope you're clear with this stage. Stages of development: the first one is infancy, prenatal, neonatal, infancy. Prenatal is further divided into germinal, embryonic, and fetal. Then we have neonatal and infancy. After infancy, we'll move on to childhood. Childhood is a time which is filled with playing, learning, and making friends. And as we get older, we continue to grow and explore the world around us during this phase, which is childhood. It is also divided in 3 phases or 3 stages, which is early childhood, middle childhood, and late childhood. So let's get started with the first one, which is early childhood. Early childhood typically covers ages 2 to 5. Children become more independent and they develop cognitive, language, and social skills. Cognitive means anything that can be learned, practiced, and memorized. Any skill, any quality or characteristic that you can acquire by learning it. Okay, and people can test you on that. That is cognitive. In early childhood only, children try to develop the world around them, and that helps them in learning or developing the most.
Okay, so playing is a crucial part of their development as they explore the world around them in early childhood. In middle childhood, which includes ages 5 to 9, this one, which is middle childhood. In this, children continue to refine their cognitive abilities, they engage in more complex social interactions, and they acquire academic skills in middle childhood. So this is the stage where they actually start, they dive into academics and other things. Okay. In middle childhood itself, friendships become more significant and they start developing a sense of identity. Uh, in late childhood, which ranges from 9 to 12 years, it spans from ages 9 to 12, children further develop their cognitive abilities and social skills, and they become more independent, and they begin to navigate the challenges of pre-adolescence already in the late childhood. Okay. So this was all about the stage which is childhood. We'll move to the next stage, which is adolescence, which is the exciting teenage, which brings the exciting teenage years, right? And this is a time many changes, both physically and emotionally, take place in us, and we go through stages like early adolescence, mid adolescence, and late adolescence. We experience puberty. We start figuring out who we are actually, and it can further be divided into 3 stages: pre-adolescence, middle adolescence, and late adolescence. Let's get started by talking about pre-adolescence or early adolescence. So as you see that pre-adolescence in girls, okay, girls hit puberty, again it's pre, so this and this will overlap. In some kids, in some children, puberty hit early, especially girls, so in their late childhood only they may end up hitting puberty. Okay, so this is the basic age range, 11 to 13 years, and in boys it's 12 to 14 years. Okay, so that's pre-adolescence. Rapid physical changes occur due to puberty, along with emotional and social adjustments. Peer relationships, friendships become increasingly influential at this age, in pre-adolescence age, everyone. Okay. In middle adolescence, it covers ages 15 to 17 years. Okay. Adolescents further develop their identity, they gain more independence, and they, in this age, they try to actually start exploring their future goals in mid-adolescence. Okay. In late adolescence, which ranges from 18 to 21, so late adolescence involve this becoming more mature, taking more responsibilities. They consolidate their identities here at this stage, and they start making, I'll say, important decisions. They start becoming mature at this age. So it was all about this, everybody. So again, infancy, conception to 2 years, childhood 2 years to 12 years, adolescence 12 years to 21 years, adulthood 21 years to further. And so this was all about stages of development. Thank you for joining me on learning the different stages of development. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. Until next time, keep growing, keep embracing the beauty of development, and if there are any questions, please let me know in the comment box below. Stay tuned. Happy learning. Bye bye.